Animators Club.
Now sit back, relax, and enjoy drawing with passion with Adam and Khyan.
Thanks, Tigger. Welcome back to Drawing with Passion. Today I have Khyan with me. He's back.
G'day guys, I'm Khyan. I am back.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Yeah.
Do I start?
Yes. We're going to draw a human head today. You may draw it if you want.
Yep, I'll start. So basically we're just going to start just with the outline of the head, and we're going to make it not quite a circle. It's always like an egg shape because the head is never round. So I'll start doing this, and forgive my sketchiness, but that is how I am. So that's, basic head. And now we're just going to add some guidelines. The first guideline is straight down the middle, and that's just for the nose and the mouth. It centers everything, and it gives you the width for the eyes so you can get it correct. So just throw that down. The second one is slightly in the middle, but down a little bit because it's never quite in the middle, and this is for the eye line and the ear line. So we'll pop that in. And the ears are always in line with the top of the eyes, and that's just the way it is. The third one is for the nose, so we'll pop that in. And the next one is for the mouth. And you don't want to go too far in between, because otherwise when you draw the mouth you won't have much room to put the chin in. And you can always bolster up later with a bit more, but you really need to keep that as a basis, as a basic framework for the art. Alright, so that's the basic head, and now Adam's going to go over the top and do some framework like the eyes, mouth and all that kind of stuff, so I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Khyan. Okay, let's start off with the eyes. Come about here where the eye line is. Do the nose, yep, down like that. Do the mouth, like that. The eyebrows, they're pretty angry. The headline comes about here. Do the ears. And then we have the head. Now I'm going to pass back to Khyan again.
Cool. Alright, now I'm just going to put in the detail, like a lot of the detail, eyes, probably a bit more on the eyebrows, more hair, ears, chin, all that kind of stuff. Just the eyes and the iris. Maybe give him a bit of the sleep deprivation. It's always good in a character. Maybe a little bit more nose. And I'll continue the ears down a little bit. With the hair you can pretty much just do anything you want. You can make him bald if you wanted to. Just anything really. So give him a bit of a wavy haircut. And I'll continue that into this. So you want to do all these lines quite light, these beginning lines, because you're going to end up rubbing them out. You always rub them out, but they're just guidelines. So maybe just use lead pencils, that kind of thing. No pens. If you want to use pens, go for it. But it's up to you what medium you use. Yep, and just keep on rubbing out those lines. Maybe give him a bit of a chin, a manly chin. Maybe a bit of jaw structure going in. And you could pin the ears back more. You could do lots of stuff to it. You could add more detail into the eyes, like a lot more detail, putting the actual balls in. And then shading, that's a whole other thing that we'll get into. And then maybe the sideburns, the hair coming down. And maybe a piercing or two. Yeah, so there you kind of have it. The basic kind of character, the basic head, the basic male head. And yeah, back to you, Tigger.
This section applies to music in animation. Hark! I hear a soundtrack speak.
My name's Liam, and I'm a composer. When I first saw Chris's image, my initial response was that it was like a morning scene. It had a really awakening quality to it, and a really kind of rebirth element in it. my initial response was to just look at the image and I just sing into a microphone what I'm hearing in my head and write down the type of things that I want to convey. Then I look at which instruments I'm going to use and look at what kind of feelings they evoke. So for the happy one, I chose a harp because it has a very soft, delicate timbre. And then I also used a pad, a keyboard sound that kind of emulated the human voice, so it sounded like someone breathing. I really wanted to focus on that and make it feel like someone was waking up and it was the start of their day. When I came to compose the scary music, I wanted to evoke a feeling of tension, and I wanted also to feel like something bad was going to happen but hadn't quite happened yet. So to start with, I used a slow brooding cello and a low note on a piano to kind of set the mood and build a steady pace. Kind of sounds like a monster roaring in the distance or something like that. Then I used a harp and played some really out of tune notes so that it would kind of evoke feelings of tension. It makes your ears flinch when you hear those kind of notes, so it's kind of like, trying to shock people a bit like that. So I was just trying to make it a slow brooding shift from an evil sound and then into like a bit of a shock ending.
And I hope you've enjoyed watching episode 2 of the Animators Club. Now, if you have any chroma key backgrounds that you'd like to send us, please send them to the email address or the postal address, which should be on the screen right now. Now, you can also jump on our website and check up on anything on tonight's show. Please hit us up, have fun, enjoy animating. My name's Tiggs, you've been watching the Animators Club.
The Animators Club.